Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the F1 2017 career mode here on F1 2017. We are here today at a track that has been very kind to us over the years. It's offered us Grand Prix victory after victory. Yes, that's right, we're back at Canada. We're looking to make it 4 wins on the bounce here in Canada. We did it in Season 3 at Toro Rosso, Seasons 4 and 5 at Williams, and I'm hoping to do the same here today. It's going to be interesting, but we're in a much more competitive car, so either two things are going to happen. We're going to absolute dominate and run away, or we're going to mess up. I feel really confident going into this race, you can tell. But yes, it's Canada. It's my favourite race of the season. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think, as you guys have noticed, in fact, I've noticed, it's raining. Look at that. There's a bit of rain in the air. Bit of rain in the air here at Canada. Let's make sure we're going global. Yes, everything seems quite right. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Oh dear, it's absolutely peeing it down here in Montreal. Interesting. Now, is it going to be a completely wet race or complete wash? We're on pole there by over 0.4 of a second in front of Sebastian Vettel.
Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Hamilton, Valtteri,
F.I.A. Norway, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you?
Grosjean and Nico Hulkenberg, Massa, Palmer,
Massa
Fernando
in
Alonso,
11th.
and Magnussen.
Oh, Fernando, he's not in the top 10. What's going on?
Carlos Sainz and Pascal Wehrlein.
Oh, Van Dorn's at the team. I'll tell you what, McLaren not having a good weekend at the minute. I mean, Fernando was just about knocking on the door of the top 10. Very surprised he's not actually made it in, because he kind of has what he's been doing all season, really. Right, okay, so the track is going to dry up. I'm just going to play it easy. I think we have to do some fuel saving, you know. K-Mac! Welcome, buddy. Yeah, we're good. God, you could stop by 5 lights at Montreal, and away we go. That's actually probably one of the nicest starts we've ever had on this game, and it would come in wet weather conditions, wouldn't it? As long as we don't lose it, you know.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
So we're going to play it nice and cool, just so we don't really need to push the car too much. I feel like I have got quite a lot of pace in these conditions. Vettel actually got back ahead of Raikkonen, so the two Ferraris, well, they were still fighting, but we're ahead of them. That's the main thing. Like I said last time out, guys, we got a very unexpected victory in Canada, and of course it's been slightly annoying, but I was hoping to have done a lot more races by this time, but I had internet problems, so this is obviously my first stream back with the internet back up and running. Let's have a look and see what's being said. Awesome, so happy to see you streaming again. Well, like I say, man, I'm glad to be back. I really was hoping to get a lot more streams done this week. So what I'm going to do, guys, as you can see, I'm in the red at the minute, so I'm going to go around 5 laps, see what the pace of the car is, and then I'll go about looking to stay away from the wall, and I'll go and look about saving fuel and whatnot whilst we're in the wet weather conditions. So basically, while it's wet, we need to absolutely run away with this now. I reckon it's only going to be a few laps before we go onto the inters. Track is going to be drying out all the time. I think it was season 4 it was just rain throughout the whole race. Might be season 3, I can't remember. Look at that already, we're absolutely powering ahead here in our little speedboat. And then obviously next time I think we've got Baku next, which is going to be really interesting because last time we had to sim the race there because it rained and it meant that we couldn't go through the final corners. I'm looking forward to see whether we can actually go through the final corners in a car that has a lot more downforce. Obviously the Williams didn't have any. This is looking like a good lap. 25.7.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We'll have a look at what you guys are saying in just a sec. Already see a dry line appearing. The sky looks like it's getting brighter as well. We're already 3.8 seconds in front of Vettel. Seriously though, how good was that start? It's very rare that we've had a start like that. Gap between Vettel and Raikkonen is a second. Anyone who's new, do drop a follow so you can see more F1 content. I'll be, like I said, due to the restrictions I've had this week, I'll be streaming just like probably more than I have done over the last month or so, just to catch up as we go faster again for 25.3. I think we were faster by 4 tenths that time. I do honestly reckon we're not that far away from intermediates now. Let's have a look, see what's going on. What have you all been up to then? Well, I've had no internet, so I've not been able to do anything. I've been watching Scrubs all week since my last race. Whole comms just as I'm going through the final corner. It's just like, oh yeah, what am I supposed to do? As you can tell as well, guys, I'm not quite caught up yet, but I have been uploading to YouTube as well, today especially, with a number of videos going up onto the YouTube page. If you want to catch up with seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter of the way of season 6, do subscribe to the channel. It's Raratron89. There's plenty more races there. Of course, we've got plenty more races here as well. So this is our final lap. See how we go quicker.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Okay. Really? Really? Wow. I hit the brakes. There should have been no need for a corner, for a penalty there. It wasn't as if it was deliberate. Well, now we're fuel saving, okay guys? We've gone into fuel conservation mode now. I think we'll try it. I think what we'll try and do is do it in the first sector. We'll do it in the first sector and then keep it in standard with a high speed, just to see what our fuel is like. Out of here once we get up to full speed. There we go. So gap 7.3. God, we're absolutely rocketing away at the minute. remember us.
To come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot
Yeah, it
less
definitely looks like
spray at this
Inters
point,
now,
and
guys.
everything on the wall is that we'll probably be okay on intermediates.
Come on, Jeff, give me the call. Don't be an idiot, Jeff. It's happening, isn't it? I was a bit worried then. He was very close. That bloody wall of champions. The car's very skiddy. As you can see, we've gone back into fuel conservation mode. Vettel has a 1.5 second lead over Raikkonen. I'm not quite sure who. I think it is Vettel who I'm battling with at the minute, but he had a very poor result. In case you forgotten, in Canada, I think he got P9 in the end. So he scored 2 points despite everything that went on. So, like I said, we managed to gain some ground on Vettel in the championship. Unfortunately, we didn't really gain that much ground in the constructors because Ricciardo, despite leading for the majority of that Monaco Grand Prix, ended up finishing in P12. I think those 5 pit stops really did hurt him. Let's have a look. Sucks to have been you then. Yeah, it did suck to be me. It was a very hard time, but still, you know, I had this company of scrubs to keep me occupied, so that was, can't go wrong with scrubs, really. I'm sure all of you know the theme if you're familiar with the show as much as I am. Got a 9.1 second lead. We are just so much quicker in the wet around here than everyone else. Ooh. A bit close for my liking.
We're considering switching to an alternate.
Here we go,
strategy.
here's the pit call. That's what we were looking for. I think some other cars have already decided to do it. Wide there. Yep, we'll go on to the Inters now. I think these wets have had it. Gap's down to 9 seconds. Vettel has put a bit of a... To be honest, it's not been the best of laps for us, has it? It's been a bit messy. I think, obviously, the conditions have changed now. We're going to pit anyway. And in the pits we are.
Exit now.
Oh, is Raikkonen having to continue? I think he is. Oh, this is going to hurt Raikkonen.
Daniel has come into the pits.
Oh, Ricciardo's in the pits. That's worked out quite nicely for us because of the gap we had. There's Raikkonen. And I think Bottas has just passed us as well. Right. Try and run standard for a bit, because I want to see if we can make up fuel as the race goes on. I probably can. You never know. Look at that, we're already right on the back of Raikkonen.
Last another 10 minutes before we see a transition over to light rain.
10 minutes before transition to light rain. Nice, easy move there on Raikkonen. So this is really going to hurt Bottas and Raikkonen. I wonder where they're going to feed out. That we've gained over a second on Vettel. It was about 9 seconds from when we pitted. It's now 10 seconds. So Hamilton now promoted to P3. Surprisingly big gap that Vettel's got over Hamilton. It's the gap now. It's 11.8. We are just dominating proceedings here in the early stages of Montreal. We absolutely bounced over the curbs there. Fastest lap, 23.8.
Fastest lap for the race.
It's a street circuit, so you can get easily caught up when taking a corner too fast and then just find yourself hitting the wall. That's what we did earlier. Lucky enough we came off with no damage. It's very easy to do. I've done it around here before where we've been leading quite comfortably and then you almost throw it away and have to find yourself trying to work your way back through the field. There's about 60 laps left of this Grand Prix. We're 13.7 seconds in front of Vettel. Domination. Good thing as well, guys. I don't think we'll have to use... No, we don't. We don't have to use the super softs. So we'll just keep going ultra soft, ultra soft, ultra soft. Because I think I've got at least 2 I can use. So I reckon it'll be about... See the gap? It's like 14 seconds. Race, have you been watching? Vettel going wide there. Ah, oh, damn it.
You need to slow down before
Stop
you do
doing
the
that.
corners. We don't want to get a...
That's fine. That's fine, FIFA. Don't worry about it. I know that Pos is live as well. Glad that you came back. So at the minute we're just running away with this. Right now we've just got the pace over everyone. Oh, Daniel Kvyat out of the race. Will that bring out a safety car and bring everyone together? Doesn't look like it. Toro Rosso car giving up once again.
Caution, caution.
15.8. We are absolutely running away with this, guys. So being in a Red Bull, there might be at least one race a season where we'll be absolutely light years ahead of the rest of the field. and it's looking like this is the one. So just the car feels so planted. How Ricardo's getting on. Do I have an option to see how the teammate's doing? No, I don't. There should be an option to see how your teammate gets on, so you can see how you're both doing.
Our gap behind is 17.2 seconds.
17.2 and it's only lap 13. Definitely haven't had this sort of advantage yet so far this season. We haven't even brought, despite the little upgrade we brought to Russia, I think it was, we haven't really felt the effects of it because Ferrari have just been absolutely dominant still. I mean, we've got lucky with the race wins in Russia and Monaco. But like I say, hopefully in the next race we will actually have the engine upgrade we were looking for to buy before it makes the car. So sorry about the. Okay, well I hope he does well. I'd say go a little bit. Nothing I can do. Just that, I'm afraid. Definitely have thought about stopping streaming a few times just because of how bad the connection can be. But like I say, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy, you know, putting on a show for you guys, even if I'm doing anything at the minute. I reckon the gap's going to be up a little bit more. It is 19.2. It's gone down by a tenth, hasn't it? Let's take the final corner nicely, straighten the car up, power down. This is one of them tracks as well, like Russia, where tyre wear is not a factor. It does seem like when tyre wear is not a factor, we can afford to lean on the tyres a lot more, and it gives us just more confidence and more speed, really. Lap 15 out of 70, we led from pole. Didn't actually lose it for once, although we did lose the lead briefly after the pit stop to change onto the intermediate tyres because it was full wet conditions when we began, and we actually managed to repass Kimi Raikkonen into the hairpin, which we're actually going through right now. Whilst he was still on the full wet tyre, we just had so much more grip than the veteran Finn. Guys, if we continue with this sort of pace, there is a possible chance we could lap everyone up until Hamilton. We've yet to see what the what our pace is going to be like compared to Vettel when the track dries out. Hard to say what my favourite race of Canada has been. I've watched a fair few Canadian Grand Prix. I mean, there was obviously, going off memory, 98 was interesting with the free starts, the barrel rolls, the battle between Hill and Schumacher. Schumacher, like, putting Frentzen off the track, hacking him with his gearbox problems. There was 99 as well, where you had the birth of the wall of champions, where the 3 world champions hit that wall with Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. 2000 was an interesting one actually. It started off dry, and then it got wet. Ferrari dominated it when it did, and I remember near the end of the race, Villeneuve absolutely clattered into Ralf Schumacher's Williams. That was rather amusing. In 2001 was the battle of the Schumachers. You had Ralf in the Williams BMW and Michael in the Ferrari, and it was actually Ralf who came out on top. It was a really interesting race. I enjoyed it because at the time I hated Michael Schumacher, so seeing someone, you know, beat him, especially during that period where Ferrari and Michael were just absolutely dominant, seeing anyone beat him was an absolute joy. Then I don't really remember anything. I remember, I think Button got pole here in 2004. I could be wrong. He had a bit of a fight with Michael Schumacher. Actually, Schumacher came out on top throughout the pit stops, I think. 2005, I think Button hit the wall of champions, retired. And of course, 2007, you had Lewis Hamilton win his first Grand Prix, Formula 1. Seems like ages ago. It seems like, well, it seems more longer than the 10 years it's been. Of course, you had that huge shunt by Robert Kubica as well, who a year later actually won the race for BMW Sauber. And I think 2012 for me was a particular good one. You had a straight fight between Lewis, Alonso and Vettel. It was Lewis who came out on top.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Which I was personally happy about. Again, I didn't really like Vettel. I think my hatred for Vettel was born in the Turkey 2010 incident. 2013, nothing really happened. 2014, Mercedes were running away with it, and then obviously they had their, I think it was the ERS failure on the cars, and it allowed Ricciardo through to win the race. Hamilton dropping out, and I think Rosberg still brought the car home in second, which is very impressive. I think since then, you've had Hamilton win every single Canadian Grand Prix from 2015, 16 and 17. The guy loves this track. You could say that we love this track. If things stay the way they are, to make it 4 wins in a row.
Running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Yeah, I hated Michael because of what he did to Damon in '94. I hated him for that at the time. But when he came back in 2010, I respected him. I didn't hate him anymore. Hamilton might be in a Ferrari one day. You never know. I think that would be the next step in his career. But I'm kind of hoping for Ricciardo to go to Ferrari, really. Ricciardo's at that same point where Hamilton was, where he left McLaren to go to Mercedes. I think Ricciardo is at that same point now where if he leaves, he needs to go to a championship winning team, and I reckon him at Ferrari would be amazing. I just think Vettel's going to veto it if Ferrari try. Although I would like to see the Ferrari bosses say, Seb, shut up, this is what we want. Yep. Right, so we're up to some back markers. Van Dorn is at the back of the pack. Shouldn't really be that surprised. He did qualify in 18th after all. McLaren I thought, especially in wet weather conditions, you'd expect the McLarens to have a little bit more pace. Unfortunately, it's just not been the case here. He's stuck behind Marcus Ericsson. We've ran wide at the hairpin. Oh my god, how far are we ahead of Sebastian? This is ridiculous. Only just realised where he is. Look where he is on the radar.
Yellow flag.
Really? 3-second time penalty for that? Sod off. Let me through, idiot. There we go. Because I was too focused on that, I didn't see how far Vettel was behind me. Got Marcus Ericsson ahead now, to make sure we don't trip over him. Go on, let me through, buddy. There we go. You've always been nice to me so far. It's your teammate that's been a bit of an idiot towards me from time to time. Look at that Vettel, 26.7, oh my god! We could put on the hardest compounder tyre when it dries out, go to the end of the race, and still not have them catch us, because obviously they'd have to pit for the fresh tyres. But we're not going to do that. We're going to stick with the fastest compounder tyre. And to be honest, I reckon we're on lap 20 now. I did say lap 20 was the cut-off point. It has stopped raining. You can see that it's not raining on screen. There's no streams coming off the car. Michael Schumacher was driving for Benetton then, and he drove into Damon Hill. So, he drove into Damon Hill, was driving for Williams at the time. In the final round at Adelaide, knocking them both out of the race, with Schumacher taking the title by a point. It was very, what's the word? Very, oh, I don't know, I can't think of the word. Well, very naughty on Schumacher's part. Bad lap, 2 tenths off, considering how dry the track's looking as well. Good.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Nah, definitely not yet. The track's too glistening still, I reckon, for dry tyres. We're not that far away. We still purple the first sector in these conditions. How are we doing this? Oh, Raikkonen's back up to third, I've only just noticed. That didn't take him long. Right, okay, now I would say the track is ready for dry tyres. The racing line is now completely dry. Come on, come on. Getting ever closer. Thank you, Lance. Very nice boy. And we do the fastest lap of the race. I bet that just makes the heart sink. So guys, we've already won 2 races this season. We could be on course for race win number 3 out of 7 Grand Prix. Who knows, we could actually have a shot at this World Drivers' Championship. Here we go, the call is being made by Jeff. The car's already in the pits, which is good to see. Did I get DRS? I did as well. Just as the DRS reopened. The problem I've got now is I reckon he's going to shoot straight into the back of me.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and
Yep,
change.
he lost his front wing. I knew he'd did.
Go now.
Yep, Magnussen's having a wing change. That's going to drop him back into the path of Van Dorn and Ericsson.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
And we still lead as well, guys. How long are we going to be on these tyres for? There's Carlos Sainz in P15. Just have a look. Lap 46. Wow, 23 laps. Was on lap 46. Goodness. Ricardo 22-2. I think we're about to smash that, believe it or not. I don't know how we're going to be able to do fastest lap, even though this is our first lap on these tyres. It does that to me does not make sense. We're at that period as well now where the times will tumble. You can see that with the track getting drier and drier all the time. Fernando Alonso only in P14. That's a poor performance here from Alonso. There we go, we do a 118.
Right, the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
Vettel 117. Gap's 27 seconds. Hamilton 116. Now, surely that's because the track is drying ever. Yeah, Ricciardo does a 15 now. We're already looking on course to do a 15, probably a 14. Oh, that felt nice through there. Go 114.2.
For the race. Keep this up.
Tell you what, Verline's having a good race. P13. Vettel straight with a 113.8.
Did the fastest lap of the race so
4
far.
tenths quicker than what we've done so far. For a minute. Oh! Verline's actually got through. Great move there from Pascal. Very opportunistic. Do a new personal best. Haven't had a clean lap yet, though, since the track dried, so I don't reckon I've seen the full potential of this car. It's 26.3. Like I said, we have a shed load of cars to fly through. 26.2. It's looking like Vettel is faster than me actually through here. Oh wow, we turned in far too early there. Yeah, no worry, man. No more. I know you got pods to watch as well. Doesn't help when we stream together at the same time. I believe that just turned in far too early. That final corner. Personal best for 13.4. Trying to get Palmer out of the way. Not working at the minute. Did get the gap back up to 26.6. It's going to go down a little bit now after being held up by Palmer. But now the guys will be lapping, will be the guys that are inside the points. Yes, we are already that far round the field. Very strong showing from Sauber here today. Got back up to 25.9. We purpled that first sector, but it was a little wide coming out of it. Slightly faster lap, there we go, 13.3. Got 14 laps left on this stint. So if it was lap 23 we pitted for these and they say that lap... Oh, I don't know. I figure out when the best time is. I want to know whether I can actually make it to the end of the... We'll find out. We'll find out when we get there. We'll find out what our percentage is. If we're over 50% then we'll have to make another stop in this race. Like I said, anything can happen in this race. Safety cars, you know, incidents. Just this track flows so nicely. It suits my driving style down to a T. Force India have definitely lost their way this season. I so expected them to be up there with those Mercedes and Ferrari, and they just haven't. I don't know, just kind of fallen back to the midfield. We've got 40 laps left of this race. Yep, fair enough. We just absolutely bounced over them curbs. The final corner is our Achilles heel on this track because we turn in too early or you brake too late. It's always one or the other. Like I say, let's not forget, as we remember from Australia, we could quite easily get taken out as well. Looks like Massa's in the points as well, so considering he started in P11, he's done alright for himself. Oh, that's a Haas. That's the Haas car. Where's Massa, I wonder? I don't remember lapping him. Still only one retirement after 31 laps. It's Danny Kvyat in the Toro Rosso. See Grosjean doing quite nicely in the points. I said the only team that I've driven for that I don't have a soft spot for is Toro Rosso. Now, Toro Rosso, Haas and McLaren I've only driven half a season for. Yeah. I don't know, Toro Rosso for me, just, I mean, I like the team and I hope they always do, they'll always do well, but I don't have a soft spot for them like I do with Williams, with their history. McLaren again because of their history. Haas, I really like Romain Grosjean. It's a fairly new outfit, you know. And I thought I said William. Of course, Sauber. We spent 2 years there. Oh, hello, these two are battling it out. Almost drove into the wall there, or into the back of them. Here's Perez. I think I've got an idea of what I want to do. When are we due to pit? 46. There's a chance we could get these tyres to lap 50. You know, because we can afford to lose time to the cars behind because of, like, you know, the sheer gap that we have to them, 28 seconds to be precise. Just means we can definitely get to the end on the next set of tyres. Tell you, like I say, one thing I do love though is the sound of this car. It's just so beautiful. Nice into the hairpin. I'll tell you what, the braking into this hairpin today has felt really good as well. What place is Sergio Perez in? We'll find out in a second. E7. Careful now. Oh, damn it! Turned in too early. Why does that keep happening? Really frustrated. Ah, let's try again. There we go. Made Perez run wide, so we did run the risk of smashing into him. Through, we have quite a big gap to catch up on the next car ahead, who, to be fair, Perez in P7. Oh, hello. Something's happened. Something's happened. We're down. We've lost 2 more cars. What's going on here? Let's find out. Oh no! Oh! Sebastian Vettel is out of the Canadian Grand Prix! Let's just jump on board with Vettel. Here we go. Spins round, tags the Williams of Massa. And oh, dearie me. And oh dear. That's surely going to bring out the safety car. I don't think it has. Oh my word. And Raikkonen's surely going to have to pit for a new wing. Today has been a good day. Surprised that Kimi hasn't pitted. He doesn't need to. Did hit the back of that Sauber quite hard. Our championship rival is out of this Grand Prix. He will not be scoring points here today. Turning point, maybe? Look at that though, 42 seconds in front of Kimi Räikkönen. Hamilton only 1.6 seconds behind. Oh, FIFA Norway, welcome back. You've missed it. Sebastian Vettel is out of the Grand Prix. He was tagged by a Williams, spun round, and a car drove into him, losing his wheel. Vettel is out. The championship rival is out. That leaves just one left in Kimi Räikkönen, and we are 42 seconds ahead of him. We've got 8 laps left on this stint, supposedly. But to be honest, if it's like 46 we're meant to be pitting, I reckon we could, I mean, like I said, especially with Vettel out now, we could easily, oh dear, we could easily go to the end on the next set. If we stretch it out by a couple of laps. It's more than a couple of laps, but it's like a few laps. Sheer dominance. That's what this is. Something that we haven't been able to do for a very, very long time. It was in Season 4 in F1 2016. Surprised, you know, that really has surprised me that Kimi hasn't pitted. Well, like I say, Vettel was going side by side, and yeah, they just touched. Vettel went round. And then a Haas car drove into him. So I wasn't expecting it. Just I noticed on the radar that it was a yellow flag, and I looked to the top left, noticed it's gone down from 19 to 17. So I think Kevin Magnussen must have retired, must have lost his wheel in that as well. We are lapping really consistently here, guys. Last 3 laps, from memory, have been 4 tenths off my fastest laps when we're doing 13.7s. I can do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. 30 laps left. Of this Grand Prix. We're over half distance now. I'm hoping I can make it another 10 laps on these tyres. So look, how are we doing? 29%. We can easily get 10 laps out of these tyres. Just to save us from doing an extra pit stop. I mean, to be honest, we could do the extra pit stop, no problem. Oh, Perez has got issues. Such a shame. Yeah, that was a bit rough over the curbs. At the moment I talk about being consistent, we do a lap that is 7 tenths slower. Like I said, we haven't really got anything to worry about this because we're over 45 seconds in front of second place. definitely in Canada we are dominant. I mean, we haven't had this sort of dominance since it rained here in Canada in Season 3 and we got the win. But in the dry, I mean, I know we're in a Red Bull, but still, ooh, bloody hell, yeah. God, that was a bit of heart in mouth moment. I thought I was going straight for that barrier. I think next car up the road is my teammate. I drive so awesome. How do I drive so awesome? Tell me. So I think next race in Baku is going to be a sheer. It's going to be one of them races where it will show us where we are. I would love to have a great result there. How are we doing fuel-wise? Oh, look at that. Yeah, don't worry, we're going to burn off that fuel in the next stint. So I doubt we're going to be able to get to a stage where we can lap the entire field. Ricciardo's third. I think Hamilton's in the pits. Well, in that case... so I think Ricciardo's fourth, actually. Bottas really has lost a lot of ground. I think the Mercedes brought both cars in, or left Bottas out to dry once again. Oh, I try. Thank you very much, FIFA. That means a lot. The Red Bull car really is a sexy car to drive. It's sexy. It looks sexy. The design of it is just so bloody fantastic. Looking forward to seeing what they come up with for the next F1 season. Hopefully, we can get this career mode done before the next season. Well, not before the next season starts, but. Oh no! Pascal Wehrlein's out. His car's giving up. We're down to 16 runners. He was actually running really well. And I think he was just outside the points as well. This game is cruel to Sauber. They will not allow him to score any more points. Is that in the pits, I wonder?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs. Caution, caution.
Yes, I know, that's why Pascal is.
Green flag.
I say I plan on stretching these though to lap 50. Just because. Trying to figure out why Ricciardo's in third. it's a McLaren. I think it's Van Dorn. Don't worry, FIFA. You'll survive Monaco, mate. Just do the rule that I do. You're allowed to use flashbacks to save yourself because of how tight and narrow the track is. I mean, if you're obviously good around there, then never mind. But if you're crap like I am, keep the rule where as long as you don't lose your wheel, you're fine. Car coming out of the pits.
Your pit window is now open.
So Williams, be very careful then. Gap's still gone up ever so slightly to Kimi Räikkönen. It's gone up to 47 seconds now. Of course, Räikkönen's yet to pit, which will put the gap up by another 20 odd seconds. Ricardo's in the pits now. Let's give Hamilton third place back. Does Hamilton on super soft, so I think that's Hamilton going to the end of the race. There's Ricciardo. My teammate on fresher tyres, am I going to be able to do anything about him? I also want to know what tyres he's on. Ultras, I swear that was a flash of purple I saw there. Like I said, we're going to push. I'm not going to worry too much about Ricciardo ahead, because if we try and force ourselves, we're going to make a mistake and end up pitting for a new wing. Stroll in P14, he's on the super soft tyres as well. Räikkönen's pitted for another set of the ultra soft tyres. Surprised Stroll hasn't let me back through yet. Come on lads, get out of my way. Hello boy. Tell you what, you better not bloody annoy me now. Yeah. I almost, like I said, when I streamed Monaco the other day, I almost bottled it going into the final corner on the final lap, smashing it into the, losing my front wing. Lucky enough I didn't lose a tyre. How have I got DRS? Ricardo, new fastest lap, 13.1. That'll be beaten. Not yet. Okay, we got very close and personal with that wall there. I'm praying to God that Ricciardo doesn't have to make a final pit stop. I would love it if he could catch up with Hamilton then.
To the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
These two big upgrades that I've got a potentially big upgrade coming in the next race or the race after, and hopefully with Raikkonen 1:12.8. I'm pitting this lap anyway. Putting the ultra softs back on. Look at that. 2 tenths, not bad lap. Hamilton only 2 seconds behind Raikkonen. Right, so we're pitting this lap for a new set of ultras. In we go. Just gonna quickly pause it here, guys. I need to go to the loo. Well, unfortunately, Wasbeck, I need the loo, okay? I'm a man. I am not going to pee in my racing suit. That's what pit stops are for, aren't they? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're well, and I hope life's been treating you fine. Let's crack on with this Grand Prix that we have absolutely dominated.
Go, go, go. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
Here we go. So we're going to rich mix it now. With 19 laps left of this race. Ooh. For a minute I thought something in the car broke. really nice through there. Do new personal best, but it's not the fastest lap of the race. That still goes to Kimi Räikkönen, 1:12.7. Okay, how was that not a corner cut? Thank you, Stoffel. Oh, he's held up Ericsson right there. He's going to be in danger. We do a 1:11.6, 1.1 seconds quicker than the lap time Kimi Räikkönen did. That just shows you the sheer dominance we have around here today. Gap goes up to 47 seconds. Kimi Räikkönen's now got about a 4-second gap over Hamilton. So his ultra softs have definitely kicked in.
You are pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
The case of this now is just seeing how far we can go to lap everyone. Doubt that's going to happen. There's a Merc in front of us, it'll be Valtteri Bottas. Nice move round Lance Stroll, just round the outside, the fellow Canadian at his home Grand Prix. Looking at the chat, see what's going on. Did I spell that right? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, man. You spelt it correctly. There's many words for the toilet. There's loo, bog, the shitter. How you, the can. You know, different sayings all over the world. Bottas is on super soft tyres as well, so he ain't really going to be making any ground on Ricciardo. Can't believe we're about to lap 5th place, and it's a Merc. Bottas, you little git, very nearly. On the inside. There we go. So I can really see us tripping over a back marker at some point. Ah, oh yeah, well, bathroom, yeah, there is that one as well, I guess. Restrooms more. I think Americans use restroom more. Though I'm not sure whether how much we use it here.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Look at that, 0.06 of a second up in the first sector. We are really struggling to match that first sector pace, such as our quickness around there. Trying to keep it purple. Have we managed it? Are we really happy if we have? We have so by 2 tenths, I believe. It's going to be a new personal best lap from us. We're 53 seconds in front of Kimi Räikkönen. So we can thank the rain for that. For those of you who hadn't tuned in, it rained absolutely cats and dogs in the beginning of this race. We pulled away to such an extent that basically there was just no chance for everyone else. The gap was about 28 seconds by the time the track dried. And then from there we just continued to press home our advantage. And then Vettel was unfortunately wiped out by a back marker, which has ruined, well, it's put a serious dent in his championship hopes. Kimi Räikkönen is now holding up the mantle for Ferrari, but he's just not able to do anything. Like I said, 54 seconds behind, he's not had anything to do at all. And he is 6 seconds in front of Hamilton. Will Hamilton come back at him later in the race? I doubt it. Like I said, tyre wear is virtually non-existent here. Aw. Just watching you guys in the chat. It's nice that you guys talk to each other. I like it.
We've been awarded.
Oh, for God's sake, we've done it again. Guys, you know, take a deep think for a second, okay? Once this career mode's over, alright, and that's a big if, I mean, it's still going to be a good few months yet. What would you like to see once this career mode's over, what would you like to see me try and stream at least? Monster Hunter.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race.
Interesting.
Consider lowering the fuel mix.
Is that on the Xbox now, by the way, Monster Hunter? Or was that a PC game? Seen an advert for it recently. It looks interesting. Damn you, Fernando. Scare the pants off me like that. I'll definitely consider that. Ah, that's why everyone's playing it today. I thought, Rara, go into options to turn off flashbacks. Stop talking for pause, you. I think next time I pop into a local game store, I'm going to have a look at the cover and see. Maybe look into a few more trailers and gameplay and whatnot on Twitch and just see what sort of game it is and whether it'd be something I would enjoy. I say, guys, as well, at some point I would like to have like an open lobby with my followers, providing they're on Xbox One, of course, and just have like just race with you guys for a little bit. I reckon that would be fun. Race with subscribers, you know. Oh my god, have I already caught up with Ricardo? I have as well. Is Ricardo right behind Hamilton? I think Ricardo's right behind Hamilton. Well, that'd be Bottas. Might be Bottas, you know. Oh, I've lapped Bottas, surely. Am I going to lap everyone in this Grand Prix? Is that actually going to be a distinct possibility? Play some team games here, try and help Ricardo. Oh, someone's out. Someone's out along the main straight. Give me Raikkonen!
It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. Virtual safety car, reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Kimi Räikkönen out of the Grand Prix. Both Ferraris out.
Okay,
And it
slow
just
down,
turned
slow down. Your delta is negative, which means
to
you're
a
too
day to
fast.
forget
Reduce your pace.
for the team from Maranello.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
Okay, here we go again. So Ricciardo second. Oh, sorry, Ricciardo third. Hamilton second. I could have a serious say here in what goes on. Maybe have a little fun, hold up Hamilton, allow Ricciardo to get a bit of a gap. Oh, pause. Unlucky, man. Oh, pause, unlucky, man. Sorry to hear that. But just for your information, Paul, such as my dominant spin around this Canadian Grand Prix circuit, I'm about to lap second and third. Raikkonen has just literally retired. Both Ferraris out, both of my championship contenders out of this race, and this is going to be an absolute godsend, providing I can survive Baku next time. This is going to have absolute amazing consequences for the championship. Come on, Danny. Come on, you can get past Hamilton. That's all you need to do. Come on. Alright, he's starting to get blue flags. I need to get past him. I don't want him getting any penalties. Danny! Come on, Danny, get through, come on! He's got through! Get in there, Ricciardo! Probably a bit risky considering. Tell you what, it's got rather cloudy here all of a sudden. Ricciardo's going to get DRS on me, so that's going to help him. We have lapped everybody. Yeah, Britain, a track where I have absolutely no luck there going through Maggots and Beckett's. First, second and third on the same straight. The only difference is first place is on lap 66, second and third are on lap 65. You in Austria, mate, just don't go, do you? I mean, I'll never forget that amazing stream where you, on 2016, where you, like, just, you tried your best to hold it for so long and then you just got absolutely raped by the game. Ricciardo just has to not pit now.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Just taking it easy, there's no need to rush now. One minute 17 in front of Hamilton. Hamilton's dropped back dramatically. And that has been the biggest surprise of this stint. If I win this, I might just be leading the World Championship. Or at least be right with Vettel. There'll be 2 wins on the bounce as well. So far, guys, the classifications for this season has gone DNF in Australia. Thank you, Sergio Perez. We got 3rd in China. Again, that was my own fault. We were leading, actually. And there was a huge chance we could have actually won that Grand Prix, but unfortunately we mucked up, and I think the win would have been very difficult anyway, but still, the fact that we threw it away, or at least gave the advantage to them, you know, we may have been able to do something about it. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Bahrain, we came home in 6th. It was a good recovery drive once again. I think we came together with Bottas on the first lap, so that was interesting. What else? Russia, we won. Spain, I think we got a podium in Spain as well, believe it or not. Then Monaco, we somehow grabbed a victory, and Canada, we're looking like for another victory. Oh no, you don't, Palmer. No, you don't. I see that coming. Penultimate lap. Kind of gave Ricciardo a helping hand to get past Hamilton. He may have done it eventually, but I didn't want to take that risk. Obviously, Hamilton and Mercedes are going to be absolutely fuming with us for playing dirty. But at the end of the day, 1, I want to see Ricciardo on the podium. 2, it'd be nice having a Red Bull 1-2. Probably not going to happen again. It's okay, guys. I like you singing.
This is your final lap.
Final lap of this amazing Canadian Grand Prix. I just love this track so much, and this is the most dominant I've ever been on an F1 game of recent times. Sheer quality and persistence, and like I said, we haven't gone on to the super soft tyres like Hamilton did. Basically went full wet tyres to intermediates, and then we basically did 2 stints on the ultra softs. We extended the first stint on the ultra softs by 4 laps just to make sure that our tyres on the final stint was fine. We've done that quite nicely. round the hairpin for the final time. 1 minute 14 in front of our teammate. And there he is, actually. He's stayed right with us, you know. Truly amazing. There we go, guys. Round the final corner and across the line, and it's a Red Bull 1-2 here at Montreal, providing Ricciardo's got no penalties. What a result. To be honest, guys, I found that really hard to keep talking through that race just because of how, I don't want to say it, but how easy that was. That was the first time, alright, that I found it too easy.
We could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all,
so if we have any more races like that this season, then maybe it's time to up the difficulty. But there we go, it is a Red Bull 1-2.
They do an incredible amount for Formula One, and that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
2 wins on the bounce, our 3rd win of the season. It was a good decision to move to Red Bull. My partner in crime, Paul's glad with the interview at the end of Season 5. Definitely made it happen. Guys, your classifications then for this Canadian Grand Prix, we win by over a lap in front of our teammate Daniel Ricciardo, who started in P6, so to be fair, he should be really ecstatic. Hamilton 3rd, Bottas 4th, Grosjean 5th. Ocon 6th, Perez 7th, Hulkenberg 8th, Palmer 9th, double points finish for Renault. Carlos Sainz scoring a point for Toro Rosso, not bad. Massa 11th, Fernando 12th, just I don't know what happened with McLaren here this weekend. Stroll 13th, Ericsson 14th, and Van Dorn 15th. Your DNFs, Raikkonen just retired like with about 10 laps to go. Verline out. Vettel collided with Kevin Magnussen, out of the race. Danny Kvyat also out, so both Ferraris out of this race. What does that do for the standings? Let us find out. We lead the Drivers' Championship, boys! We lead by 11 points. Fantastic. Hamilton moves up into P3 in front of Kimi Raikkonen. Hamilton's done alright for himself. 98 points already by this stage of this season. Blimey. Ricciardo at the 2nd place. That's going to help him get away from Bottas. Any other changes? Carlos Sainz scores Toro Rosso's 1st point of the season, actually. That was surprising. No other changes in the standings. We move to within 8 points of Ferrari though, so the Red Bull 1-2 doing wonders for our chances of the constructors. Mercedes 3rd, Force India 4th, Haas 5th, Renault 6th, McLaren 7th, Williams 8th, Toro Rosso 9th, and Sauber 10th, but yet to score. Oh, hello, what's this? Top that, rare achievement. Set the fastest time in all 3 practice sessions, took pole position and win the race. Sweet! And also, guys, I believe we've got enough money to buy the upgrade I wanted. We have blitzed Ocon. I said there will be no more mid-season moves though, guys. Ooh. Checkpoint challenge in Belgium. How can I... Oh, do I want to do that? Or do I want to do overtake? Ooh. Yeah, let's do the Belgian one. But of course, I'm going to buy this one, guys. That is going to help us immensely. It will be ready in 4 weeks. So, what's that? That is Baku, Austria, Britain, Hungary. It's either going to be here for Hungary or Belgium. Alright guys, so we're going to have something a little bit fun now. We are going to be driving either the 2002 or the 2004 Ferrari around Spa-Francorchamps. You're going to hear that V10 roar down the Kemmel Straight, provided we don't crash.
Welcome to today's invitational event, where some of the world's finest drivers will be treating us to a special exhibition of some of the sport's most iconic cars.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Listen to the sound of that beauty. Well, we definitely made it over 11 kilometers. And there we go, guys. Absolutely beautiful sounding car. Now, Is this the race where we get that upgrade? Do we get it? Do we not? Or will it fail?
Hi, how are you today? The improved package has arrived.
Yes, we got it!
Time for FP1.
Oh, fantastic, we've got it. There we go, the powertrain fuel technology power gives us plus 923 brake horsepower down this main straight in Baku. That is going to be so important right now. And there we go, the upgrade speed as well has just been halved. There we go, we move further ahead of Mercedes, we move closer to Ferrari. Let's have a look. So there we go, that's what we've got now. We are working on getting something else at the minute. Problem is, so we go for that one next. 900 points is what we need. What does that do for our engine now? We are on par with Force India and Ferrari. Get in, that is really going to help us, especially with the high speed tracks coming up soon. Chassis, we're okay, we're still second, which is good, and we're working on a huge upgrade at the minute, which is good. Aerodynamics, oh god, we're second. Oh my god, this car is amazing in all departments. I love this car. But there we go, guys, this is where we end the stream, I'm afraid. Yes, I know, it's that time of the night again where I have to disappear, go off, fall asleep, and then basically go to work. Well, tomorrow I'm going to the gym, then work, and then I've got, I don't think I'll be doing a race tomorrow, just simply because I ain't got enough time to get practice and qualifying done before I normally do the race. So what I'll do tomorrow night is get practice and qualifying done. Then on Sunday night, I'll bring you the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And then hopefully, over the course of next week, we'll be able to stream more F1. Of course, it won't be Monday, because that's Elder Scrolls night. But obviously Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yada yada yada. We will hopefully have more time to do what we will. But there we go, guys, that brings this stream to an end. Thank you very much for watching here today to everyone. Thank you to Wazbek, thank you to FIFA, thank you to Poz, thank you to K-Mac who jumped in as well at one point. Thank you all very much for watching. Do hit that follow button, guys, if you're new to the channel, so you can see more F1 content. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you can see what's happened throughout season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And we'll see you very soon for yet another street circuit, but this time around the streets of Baku in Azerbaijan. We fear a lot better than we did that this time last year. Only one way to find out. Watch. Take care, guys. See you soon.